Welcome back to another reaction for Fate Strange Fake episode 11. Okay, so I'm assuming Green Divine Spirit is here.
ここはなんだこの動物たちは。
起きたか。
Oh. Okay.
見たところ無事のようだな。
あの吸血鬼は一体何が起こった。
奴は
Good question. I do not remember. The one thing I remember is that Gilgamesh got cooked. And that's all.
姿を消したようだ。どうやら町の外れへ連れてこられたようだな。何が目的だ。
ウォッチャーの姿がない。
目を覚まされましたか。今
Are those not the parents of the
ベッ
little
ドに運
girl?
ぼうかと話し合っていたところなんですよ。
This is before something happened to her, right?
庭で倒れていたあなた方を娘が見つけたようでして。
君は。
私は黒岡椿です。
So, okay. The episode started and I was a little bit confused. And I thought maybe I just forgot stuff, which, you know, is pretty often that I forget stuff. And maybe something happened last episode I don't remember. Again, I mostly remember Gilgamesh getting cooked, his power getting seared and then blasted away. But this, I do not remember at all. And now it makes maybe sense because we are in the past, I guess.
さあ、話してごらんなさい、リチャード。なぜ夜更けに許しもなくし。
Who and who? Is this the guy that has Jack?
を抜け出したのですか。
母上。
Oh. So this is Saber. So everyone went back into the past in some way?
私は怖いのです。あれは
What happened?
の過去ってこと。
怖い？
Who activated this ability? I do not remember. I don't. I have no clue.
何がでしょう。
私には何もかもできてしまう。うまくこなせてしまうのです。もはや剣術で私に勝てる者はいません。皆手加減しているのだろうと思い、城を抜け出し、武勇自慢の盗賊を襲いました。
Okay, interesting.
あらあら。
ですが、あっさり打ち倒せてしまいました。何を始めても、すぐに私は熟達してしまいます。
Woe me, I'm a genius.
勝負事は誰もすぐ私に勝てなくなってしまうのです。このままでは友人の一人もできません。私が手加減をして何もかも苦手なふりをした方が良いのでし
No.
ょうか。
可愛げない。
笑わないと言ったではないですか、母上。
リチャード、確かにあなたは天才です。ですが、天才というだけでは英雄にはなれないのですよ。
英雄ですか。
They did call him the Wandering King or something? Because he always was on the move?
アーサー王と円卓の騎士がそうだったように、人は己の歩みを貫いたとき、初めて英雄になる。
That is how he became obsessed with King Arthur.
だからあなたが本当に何でもできるというのならば、語り継ぐ際を誰よりも大事になさい。
語り継ぐ。
ではお話ししましょう。聖剣を手にブリテンをかけた騎士王の物語を。その前に、あなたには勝手に城を出たことを母として咎めねばなりません。
I mean, there had needed to be some punishment, and I assume that was at the time the normal thing. Nowadays, you can just restrict access to stuff, and that is a suitable punishment. But at the time, what can you say? You are not allowed to leave the castle. That is why he got reprimanded. So,
綾香
so she went into his past.
大丈夫か？
大人。
大丈夫か？
セイバーこそ大丈夫なの？
ああ、万全ではないが動けはする。仲間に治癒魔術を。
私を教会に置いたのって。
Healing magecraft by our allies. Not the assassin. Probably not Jack. Or the Master of Jack. Maybe the Divine Spirit?
に治癒魔術を。
私を教会に置いたのって自分が死んだ時にそのまま保護させるつもりだったからでしょ。
ああ、すまない。
私を気遣う暇があったらもっと自分を大事にしてよ、セイバー。さっきだってあんたなら買わせたんじゃ。
Why was this not destroyed?
天井が治ってる。
What
これ
happened?
もセイバーの魔術？
そんなことができるなら、あの歌劇場をとっくに直してる。俺にもできないことはあるんだ。
母上、私
Come on, you can't do that.
には何もかもできてしまうのですって言っ
That
て
is
たのに。
uncalled for.
見たのか？
綺麗なお母さんじゃん。
So he was also in his past. Okay.
大丈夫？
マスター、サーバントの過去を夢に見ることがあると聞くが。
セイバーは今でも何でもできるって思ってる？実際空気を読むこと以外なら苦手なことなんてなさそうだしさ。
さすがに言い過ぎだ。俺にも聖戦できなかったことはある。
何？
Become King Arthur? Find Excalibur? I assume those two. Now, he said that a master can see the past of their servant through a dream. I wonder why the other two are in the past of the girl, though. Unless it doesn't really, I mean, the assassin and the master of Jack are there. So it's weird. How did they get there? Because it can't be the servant of the, it can't be the master of Jack, or Jack the Ripper can't be his past. Because, again, two different. The Watcher is also not there. I have no clue why the other two are there.
英語が苦手だったんだ。俺はイングランドの王だったのに。
I just saw it. Weren't you the King of England? Were you maybe the King of France?
あやか、人の苦手なものを笑うのは。
セイバー、ありがとう。
Makes them a lot more human, though.
生きててよかったよ。
よし、切り替えた。過去の恥を知られた俺に。
Man, if you are able to do that, props to you. Life is so much better for you if you're able to switch gears that easy. But let's see. Are we going to... Is Ayaka going to join the fight now as a
も
master
は
or
や
not?
失うものはない。次はき
There was also... Was it Gigamesh? No, Heracles? I do not... I'm so bad with memory. But the one he was fighting against did say that he was not using his full power. Because he has no conviction, right? He has no goal in this fight. But as soon as the master is going to join, he has now the goal of fulfilling the master's goal. And he should be stronger.
金色のやつにも勝てるぞ。綾香に何と言われようとも綾香も守る。
Are you sure you can win against
Nani
Gigamesh? I mean, question is Gigamesh alive? Because he got destroyed by a double tap. Who is
俺は何でもできる男だからな。
Who?
セイバーと
Oh, yeah, police chief.
綾香左丞ですね。あなたたちは。
なあジョン、本当に体は何ともないんだよな。それにさっきのあの力は
妙な夢を見たんだ。
夢？
ああ、俺にもよくわからないけど、一つ確かなのはキャスターの先生が俺に力をくれたってことだ。
これってこの町一帯から戦闘の形跡は完全になくなっていました。
What happened?
私たちはおそらく固有結界のような世界に
A realm similar to a reality marble. But who? Who made this?
隔離されています。固有結界？あなたたちに一時的な共闘を持ちかけたいのです。
Against who?
この世界から脱
Okay.
出するために。
Do you still know who? Can we get the answer? I mean, reality marble. Okay, who could it be? The goddess? I don't believe so. Goddess was occupied with Gilgamesh. Same with the little machine. Heracles was fighting the... I also don't believe the undead apostle was doing this. Because now his two enemies are gone. Maybe the traitor queen that is not part of the fight anymore. I could maybe see the monster girl doing this. Because this seems like an illusion. So this would be something similar to her. It could also be Gigamesh. It could be Gigamesh. Like his ultimate ability whenever he's close to death.
まさか娘をマスターに仕立てあげるとは。
その苦労
Oh. Right, it could also be her. Or the servant of her. Because her ghost form or whatever is out in the world, and maybe they have like a fake little world going on for her.
椿のサーバントがこの事態を引き起こしたと。
ええ。しかもそれはあの場にいた全員を一斉に消失させる謎の魔術。一部のサーバントは逃げおおせたようで。
Okay, some of the servants managed to escape. Like Heracles. I don't know. On the horse, I mean, this would be the traitor queen, right? And so this was the Tsubaki Kuruka's servant. The one we have not seen yet. Maybe it doesn't have a body. And there was mysterious magecraft. Now, magecraft-wise, it would be potentially the master of Jack, He's good at magecraft. It could also be a reaction of the Master of Gigamesh, the girl. Because she had like a reaction. It could be her as well.
場にいた全員を一斉に消
Could also be Kuraka herself, the girl.
失させる謎の魔術。一部のサーバントは逃げおおせたようですが、ほとんど丸飲みと言っていいでしょう。おまけに英雄王を滅ぼすほどの力を持つサーバントまで現れるとは。
I mean, I feel like Gigamesh only got killed or defeated because he never took the other people as a threat. Because I feel like he should have been able to evade that attack. At least somewhat.
王を討ちに来たのですか。
違うよ。
なら私を裁くのですか。
Very defeatist, but I understand.
親友である王の誇りを汚してしまった私を。
それも違うね。僕のことは知っているのかい？
No.
王があなたを友であると。我が王が友と呼び、力を競い合える英雄はただ一人しか思い当たりません。
僕がギルガメシュ王を救いに来たと思っているなら、その期待には応えられない。
王の友であるなら。
友達だからだよ。僕とギルはかけがえのない日々を過ごした。
By the way, I have no idea about the Divine Spirit.
永遠の別れとその悲しみももう終わらせてあるんだ。そこに横たわるのが僕でもギルが涙を流すことはないし、僕もそんなものは求めない。僕をいくらでも罵ってくれて構わない。それで気が済むのなら。
違う。ごめんなさい。憎いのはあなたじゃない。私は
I mean, the Divine Spirit also did not really attack Gigamesh, so... How did you even get him out of there?
何もしなかった。
レイジを2角使ったね。
Oh.
彼を呼び戻すのに1角。
And one from keeping him dying?
治療を試みてもう1角。マスターとしてはいい判断だ。僕が来たのは君たちのことを少し知りたいと思ったからだよ。
私たちを。
ギルが自分を利用しようとする相手を殺さずにいるから気になったんだ。
Attempt? Oh, no attempt to kill.
そういうマスターなら手を貸せると思ってね。
Because Gigamesh accepted you as his servant, essentially. Okay.
写真を排除するために。
まあ、仮初めの神殿にしては悪くないわね。
金星の女神イシュタル。聖杯戦争では神格を持つ存在は呼べないはず。
ええ、そうね。聖杯者普通は無理。私が権限してるのは残しておいた力が発動しただけ。
どうしてそんなことを。
私はね、世界に祝福を焼き付けたの。もしもあの不敬な王と生意気な人形が
That cheeky doll. Do you mean the Divine Spirit?
再び出会うようなことがあれば、私が全身全霊をかけて人間たちを守ってあげるって。
何を
No clue. I also don't know what she means with cheeky doll. However, she's a goddess, her view is different to us.
やってるんだあいつは。
東坂さんに連絡を取るのはどうですか。
レディ、ミス東坂が問題を解決すると思っているのかね。かけてもいいが、あの悪魔は問題を倍増させるぞ。
That very devil.
あのバカめ、 これでただ寝入っているだけだというオチだったら本当に許さんぞ。
おお、
何か分かったかね？
ルーレットって意外と軽いんですね。
Okay.
なるほど。そこまで頭が回らなかったよ。
ああ、どうでした？
やはり電気は来ているようだ。そっちはどうだ？
周りに結界を構成する核は見つけられなかったよ。巧妙に隠
Mhm.
蔽されているかもしれません。
それさえ
I was wondering what is with the eye patch. This was not how they looked before, right? Now they are uniform?
見つかれば
Is there a reason for the eye patch?
何か手の打ちようもあるのだろうがな。
俺、最上階に行ってみようと思います。
そこに核があると。
あったらあったでラッキーですけど、ガードの薄いところとか見つかればいいなって。
Okay, for what? I mean, so these areas that you can conjure up have like a core you can destroy, and that is how the area is going to be defeated. Could you just hide the core inside your servant? Wouldn't that make the most sense? So you have to defeat the servant to get rid of the area.
お兄ちゃんお姉ちゃん、元気になってよかったね。
感謝する。
あ
Again, this is the part that makes the least sense.
あ、助かった。
Hmm.
なんだあいつは。
真っ黒さん。
Are we going to find out what you look like?
真っ黒さん。
お友達なの。
It may also be that because this is their domain or whatever it's called, I already forgot, that they made it a reality where she was younger and not bound to the hospital. I also wonder what the accident was. I do not remember if we ever got told what happened for her to become unconscious. I only remember that they were happy that her reproductive organs were still functioning, which was very weird.
あれは本当に英霊なのか？
魔物か怨霊の可能性が。
違う。あの存在からは悪意や憎悪どころか意志そのものを感じない。
Demonic creature or some kind of phantom. No ill will, no hatred, no conscience.
そのものを感じない。
あの両親は魔術師だ。精神支配の影響下とはいえ、話せば何か情報が。
Yeah, but they are not good people.
どうした？
いや、なんでもない。
手がかりを。
I guess because this is a past he never had. Now, I mean, this is a good question. His past, which is better, his past as a child soldier, or the past of the girl, which seems to be that she got experimented on, maybe, or she is an experiment and is bound to the hospital or hospital bed. I don't know which one is better.
なしか。彼らの遺体すら見つかりません。クランカラティンの大半は消息不明です。
Oh, this is our author.
英雄王が消えたってのに冴えねえな。
また連絡する。なぜここにいる？
さっきまでちょいと手伝いをしてきてな。一歩引いて感染してなきゃ、俺も今頃あの黒い霧の中だ。
そんな指示をした覚えはないぞ。
ああ、俺も受けた覚えはねえ。
サーバントである君がやられてはこちらの陣営は終わりなんだぞ。
I mean, that is one of those things. The servant doesn't necessarily need to listen to you. If you want them to listen to you, you need to use the command spell. Now, it makes sense for the servant and master to work together, sure, but it's not a requirement.
手はいくらでもあるだろう。あぶれた英霊との再契約とかよ。
そんな家庭の話でごまかすつもりか。
てめえから足を踏み込んだなら簡単に終わりなんて言うなって話さ。
そうだな。すまなかった。
はは、あんたのそういうとこ俺は好きだぜ。警官隊の連中はまだ無事だ。
なぜわかる？
兄弟にもまだ教えてねえ宝具があったってだけの話さ。どうする兄弟？
It just means there was a noble phantasm I didn't inform you about. Interesting. I mean, he seems to not have any experience with the Holy Grail War and servants, but I feel like he should know. He should have the knowledge now that the servants can do what they want, and it is hard to keep them under wraps, so it is probably better to let them roam free and try to get them to act in a way you want to.
どうする兄弟？
Instead of trying to restrict them, because it doesn't work.
俺で潜り込めるところなら助けに行ってくるぜ。
君にそこまでしろという指示は出していない。
Orders this, orders that. The only reason he listened to your orders was because you were satisfying all his needs.
いや出したね。あんたが俺に依頼したのは警官隊の武器を作ること、戦うための力を与えるってことだ。作家の俺がお前らに与えられる力は何だ？そう物語だ。
それと君が危険を冒すことに何の関係が？
ジョン・ウィンガード、ベラ・レビット。
Interesting. Now, instead of just doing what you are told, he is more or less extrapolating from that point. You are supposed to make weapons. But to make weapons, you need to make a good story. And to make a good story, you need to probably be closer to the people involved and experiencing what their story is to then write a good story about them, which is a good weapon for them, I guess.
アニー・キュアロン、ドン・ホーキンズ、チャドウィック・リー、ユキ・カポーティ、アデリナ・エイゼンシュテイン。
彼らの名を。
名前だけじゃねえぜ。面、声、生い立ち、知った範囲は丸ごとここに入ってる。あんたも部下の名前は全員覚えるたちだろ。連中はもう俺の作品の主要人物なんだよ。しかも演じるのは極上の台本ときた。だったら最前列で見てえじゃねえかよ。なあ。
Now this is a little bit interesting. The question is how much control can his story have? Because if he more or less writes a story about them and they follow the script and he wants to see how it is being followed, can he decide what happens? Does he have some kind of influence over that? Or can he just use general parts? Give them a specific weapon, the dream the guy was talking about, maybe that is also his doing. You know, unlocking the power at the last second, typical author stuff. I do wonder how much influence he has over the story.
この世界から脱出するには、その根幹にいる魔術師を討ち取る必要があると我々は考えています。
ベラさんでしたっけ？ 本当にその魔術師を倒さないと出られないんですか？安全にこっそり出る方法とか。
難しいかと。あなたも魔術師なら理解はあるかと思いますが。
いや、私魔術師じゃ
Are you sure, Miss Little Red Riding
な
Hood?
いですし。
つまりこれだけの大魔術を行使している奴がいるんだな。こんなすごい結界だ。サーバントもさぞかし。
あんた本当にサーバントなのか？随分と気が緩いように思えるが。
君は？
ジョン・ウィ
Yes, I do feel a little bit
ンガー
similar.
ドだ。
ジョン。そうか、ジョン。これも何
Oh, John feels like John is like one of those olden names.
かの縁だ。仲良くやろう。なあ、君たちは元凶の魔術師かサーバントを排除するって言ったよな。
But he wants to maybe make an alliance?
俺の仲間には割とそれには後ろ向きなやつが多い。無論俺もな。君たちが保護しようとしていた女の子、椿ちゃんだっけか。俺たちを閉じ込めたのはその子のサーバントの可能性もあるだろ。その小さな女の子が元凶だった時、君たちはその子を殺せるのか？
Yes. 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 If that little girl is the root of all evil, then yes. Yes. Now, she's probably not. But if it's like a little, you know, famous leader of a Middle European country, circa 1940, I mean, doesn't matter if it's a little kid or not. If they are really evil, then yes.
真っ黒さん、最初に会った時のこと。
But I'm assuming she's not evil. She is probably not even acknowledging that she is responsible for the plague going around.
覚えてる？ごめんなさい。ごめんなさい。お父さん、お母さん、ごめんなさい。私、ちゃんとやりますから。ちゃんと我慢しますから。
Some experimentation. And we have some kind of virus going on. On the enemy, yeah. She's a little bit similar to Jack, Master. Are you my master?
私のマスターか。誰？私は黒岡椿です。
I mean, she seems to be a good girl. She's asking who it is and then introducing herself.
これからもずっと一緒だよね。
No.
真っ黒さん。
俺は女の子を殺すのが正解だというつもりはないし、殺したいわけでもない。だが誰かがやらなきゃいけない状況にはなるかもしれないだろう。
その可能性は覚悟していました。
俺たちは。
その時は俺がやる。
How about we don't kill the little girl? Of all the people we have in this fight, the little girl didn't. She is an experiment made by her parents, probably experimented on while being a little child. Fell unconscious, is bound to the hospital bed at the moment. How about we don't do anything to her? We have the undead apostle. He's going around killing people. Let's take him out. He's a good target. Gilgamesh, I can understand. How about not the little girl?
俺は結局憧れていたような騎士にはなれなかった。だが君たちは違う。優秀な騎士だ。あの恐るべき騎兵を相手に君たちは戦い生き抜いた。一人の少女を救うためにだ。ならば君たちは 婿の民を守る存在であり続けなければならない。それにあれを一度やる。
After doing that once,
と歯止めが壊れる。
okay. So responsible for a mass execution? Who got executed? Why? What was the... Probably would have to go into the past to see. There's probably a historical moment. I mean, this looks like a historical painting.
壊れる。その席を追うのは俺でいい。
セイバー。
Again, how about we don't do that?
どこかの陣営の拠点のようだな。
やっぱり
Base of some faction. This looks similar to the goddess?
この部屋が一番ガードが薄いように見えるんですよね。ここなんですよね。一番結界の外に。
Right, and the servant of the girl is gone from her dream or whatever. So I guess it's on the move.
近そうなのは
空の魔法陣にしか見えないが。
この世界って現実を再現した結界世界だと思うんですけど、スロットとかが動いたりしてないってことは連続して現実の街を反映し続けるんじゃなくて、定期的に世界を切り取ってコピペしてるんじゃないかなって。その
Okay. Why is it not destroyed then?
時コピペできない何かが現実のここにあるんじゃないですかね。
誰かいるね。君は本当に相変わらずだよ、ギル。機能を停止させ、機能を停止させた後にまで世界の運命を引き寄せるだなんて。
何を？
僕はただ誰かの道具になるだけさ。君たちに合わせて言うならブースターというところかな。
あれ
So I assume the Divine Spirit connected the fake version and the real version?
何か問題が？
今地下鉄の中なのに携帯の電波が3本立ったみたい。
I just now saw... What are you wearing?
今ならいけるかも。
これは祭壇か。
I do wonder if they wear this as like a uniform or if he decides they have to wear this.
簡易的なやつですけどね。これでうまいこと携帯の回線を外の力とつながった。
Hello. For a moment I was like, he sets down the phone, it connects and then boom! Little explosion.
つながった。
見つけた。
Red Riding Hood. Now this, I feel like is not good. That she found them. Now, I don't know what this is about. This all her past thing. I don't believe she's going to... She sees Tsubaki as a Red Riding Hood. I do still feel like it's her past. That she sees herself.
彩香、どうした？顔が真っ青だぞ。
セイバー、ダメだよ。
彩香。
私にはあんたに誰も殺すななんてわがままを言うつもりも資格もない。
I mean, you can.
だけど、
I mean, you literally can command him to not kill anyone.
あんたはどんな時でも笑って誰も見捨てない。あんたは私とは違う。最後にはその手を汚したとしても私を助けてくれた事実は消えない。だから 汚れ役は自分でいいなんて、そんなことだけは言わないでよ。もし汚れ役が必要なら私がやる。
Wow, yeah, sure. Everyone wants to kill a little girl, I guess.
綾香は相変わらず小さいことを気にすると言いたいところだが。
And to be honest, I don't believe it would be that easy. Not because it's a little girl, but it's mostly because she is unconscious. She's just lying on the bed.
違うんだな。
当たり前でしょ。あんたとの出会いはもう小さいことなんかじゃない。
これは命がけで女の子を助けるしかないな。
Wow, we did a 180, I guess.
この世界で俺たちは教会がスタート地点だ。神父の代わりに俺たちで保護してやろう。
教会保護。
Hey, 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 hey. What's going on here? Do we get something new? Church? Talk to him? This? And then probably the red. Oh, okay.
私、あの金色のやつに会ったことが。
綾香。
I assume she means Gilgamesh, which I feel like is a callback to one of the earlier seasons, but I couldn't tell.
市街地を探索していたところ、あの獣が突然。
獣？まさか。
I saw the Heracles disappeared or ran away. Maybe he left his little doggy here.
何あれ。
みんなまたどこかに行っちゃうの？
少女よ、聞こえているかい？
真っ黒さん。
おはよう、夢に惑う。
Okay, not the voice I had envisioned.
少女よ。
誰？私は黒岡椿です。
ありがとう。私はかつてとある場所で神と呼ばれていたものだよ。
It's always hard to tell because the voice could be female, could also be young male. Anime does that quite often. It looks potentially female.
今となってはその残り物に過ぎないがね。
いや、ほんとつながってよかったですよ。
そちらの状況は理解。
All this just to be able to call him?
した。ひとまず無事ならいい。一つ確認だが、そちらで佐城綾香を見なかったか？
え、綾香ちゃんが来てるんですか
？Maybe he couldn't see her, yeah.
数日前からスノーフィールドで佐城の姿が目撃されていてな。本人に連絡を取った。彼女は今、ルーマニアにいるそうだ。
Excuse me? Sayo has been witness in Snowfield for the past few days. He's apparently in Romania. Romania is not American. I don't know if you knew that, but Romania, America, not necessarily close to one another. It's nearly across the world. Also, she doesn't have blonde hair?
ルーマニアにいるそうだ。ならばこの女は誰だ？
You can't do that. I'm already hanging on just barely in the story. You can't do this. I mean, you can. I can't follow though. So she met Gilgamesh, supposedly. I am assuming she means Gilgamesh. At some point in the church, or some other golden guy, which golden guy is mostly Gilgamesh. She has this dream about the Red Riding Hood. She got mind manipulated by the puppet family, I guess. So this could be someone else that got the memories of Sayaka, of her, implanted. But then the question is who? The artificial bodies that this clan has is the silver-haired one or white-haired body. Are they maybe able to make blonde bodies? Or maybe that is like a spy that she's just waiting for a code word to activate. I don't know. I'm grasping at straws at this point. I have no idea who she is, what her story is. I feel like if you know what the flashbacks are for, you can somewhat understand who she is. It may also be that she changed her outside visuals got changed. She may not necessarily be a girl, as example. Just so she can be sent here? Maybe? I don't know. Also, where did her spirit disappear to? I assumed it would be going after some of the inhabitants here, but seemingly the servant is not gone for those. Additionally, where is Lancer and Assassin that were here? They're gone? I have to check. Is it one more episode? Or is it two? Supposedly 2 more episodes. Okay. I'm assuming we get a couple more answers before we are going to end on a huge cliffhanger.